Hi, I'm Tina Sibley, and in this video I want to talk about how you come across really interesting when you are delivering your trainings or your webinars, whether it's online or offline. It's really important that you sound good, and even more so when you're running webinars or if you're talking to videos. But how do you do that? How do you come across as somebody who's really interesting to talk to and not somebody who's boring? Well, it's quite easy. It's all to do with your voice. Now, a lot of the problem is that when people are delivering, they're kind of following a script because they're a bit nervous. They might leave something out or something. And very often that can kind of come across as though you're reading and it just doesn't sound right. And what happens is your voice takes on that monotone quality. Some people find that they're naturally laid back and chilled out, and if you're not careful, that too can sound as though it lacks a little bit of energy and can sound boring. So what do you do, and what do you need to do to practice? Well, quite simply, when it comes to the voice, there's lots of ways that you can put interest in. First of all, it's to do with the pitch and the phrasing, where you pause, how long you pause for, varying the speed of your words, and also you can vary the actual volume as well. So to sound more excited, you could raise the volume a bit. To sound more serious, you might drop the volume a little bit. Okay, vocal variety is so important, and it is really what adds all that extra interest and spice to your talk. And that also brings me to another thing that you need to do, and that is just put emphasis on certain words. So just now I just said add spice, and when you put that into your voice, that can make a whole heap of difference. Now, one thing that's really worth you doing is studying what other people do, and one of my favourites for this is good old Professor Brian Cox, him of the Wonders of the Solar System and Wonders of the Universe, and his voice is amazing. I mean, he even managed to make physics sound interesting, for goodness sake. So I'm going to put a couple of links to the wonderful Brian Cox below this video, and I'd like you to check out and start listening to people who you do find interesting. How are they coming across with their voice? How are they using their voice to make themselves sound interesting? So that's this week's wisdom, and I look forward to seeing you next time.